What's up, YouTube? I really thought I was going to do this video with a little funny intro, but a lot of people don't think of me on here as being funny, or I don't have a comedian account, so I didn't think it necessary to do a funny intro. But anyway, I thought I was going to do this video. You might hear the police siren in the background. I don't know what's going on in my neighborhood. It's not me. They're not after me. Thank God. Yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was going to talk about. Interesting. From events that happens to people, expanded 3 months, 2 months, whatever. When people tend to think that, once you reach a certain age or you're at a certain point in your life, whether you've achieved all your goals or achieved most of your goals or anything like that, people seem to think that, oh, you're in this group and not in this group. And what I mean to say is there are certain people in the world who, I'll be honest, women, this is not all women, some women have this misguided, I don't want to call it, I don't know, misguided judgment when it comes to certain men in general. I'm not pointing to me in particular, but if you want to use me as an example, you're more than welcome to. Basically, if I was to approach someone and say, a woman and say, I've accomplished a lot of things in my life. I want you to accomplish it. I have many other things I obviously want to accomplish as well, and I want you to be a part of that. And they turn around and say, and this could be someone that I've known for a number of years or a few years or whatever, turns around and says, oh, well, you know what? For any number of reasons, the main one being, well, Neil, I'm sorry, Meals on Wheels, I'm sorry, but your wheels part, I'm not really feeling that. And that's fine. That's fine. I've gotten that for a number of years as not a legitimate response, but a response. And it's whatever. Since I've had the response for so long, and gotten to a point in my life where I'm just, I don't let those kind of responses bother me. It happens so many times. I've, had 2 successful relationships in my past, and I'm, proud to say that, I'm ready to commit, so to speak. I know YouTube is one of those interesting places where if you say, oh, I want a girlfriend, or I want to commit, or something like that, millions of people come in here and say, oh, what the fuck's wrong with you? I don't see anything wrong with you. You don't have any mental deformities. Why are you posting that you're ready for a commitment on YouTube? Well, you know what? It's not just YouTube where I'm making this proclamation. Obviously, I've made this proclamation to my friends and other people. It's obvious that I would do that, and I have. But it's interesting that the responses that I'm getting are reminiscent of the ones that I got when I was in my younger years in high school, when I was honestly in high school, when I used to be the type of guy that, I'll be honest with you, was the type of guy that dated pretty much, or tried to date anything that I could. I asked it out anything that I could, and tried to date anything that I could, any woman. And it was unfortunate because I learned that, that's where I kind of got my knees scraped, and I learned about rejection that way. It was unfortunate, but that's how I learned it. And that kind of hardened me as I got older. Now I'm, not well off, but I have my own company. Doing things on my own. Living my own life and everything like that. And it seems like, I would be able to find not necessarily the perfect person to share that life with, or someone who has a lot of the things already accomplished, because a lot of women I've met through the number of years that I've been single or dating or whatever, it ranges, and that's the joy of dating, because you find someone who's interested, someone who isn't, and it's interesting. Now what also is interesting again is that the same circle is recycling itself. The same responses are hitting it over and over and over again. And it's just like, why does it make sense for those same responses to happen again? Why is it necessary to get those same responses again? You would think, obviously, with women the rule of thumb is that women are naturally more mature than men. So you would think that those responses that I used to get, I wouldn't get them again, because obviously women being more mature wouldn't be making those same judgmental responses just to get out of the situation. And it seems like they are. And I know I might be bitching and complaining and everything like that, but again, I said some women. This is not all women. Everybody says, oh, well, you'll find it eventually, love finds you and everything like that. Well, it just so happens that the last relationship I was in did find me. And, you know, I was very happy in that relationship. It ended well. We don't hate each other. We're still friends. You know, it just wasn't the right time for either of us. We kind of rushed into it. Didn't start out as friends or anything like that. We just kind of rushed into it and everything like that. She's a great woman, and I hope the best for her. Again, we're still friends. No harm done, you know. But there are some women out there, you know. I can't name names because most of them I probably haven't met, but the ones that I have share the traits of women that I attempted to date in high school, and it just seems like, you know, I know it seems bad to talk about high school and things like that, and I'm skipping college, because you would think that, you know, once you got into college you'd find a little bit more maturity, and I did, to an extent, but I also found in college that a lot of women in college weren't really ready to kind of settle down, and now I'm kind of at an age where, you know, a lot of my friends are getting married, and, you know, going to a lot of weddings, and seeing, not that I'm ready, or anything like that, but I'm seeing a lot of my friends go, you know, get married and things like that. Well, I'm happy for them. I kind of feel like, you know, I'm ready to be in a committed relationship that lasts. I don't know for how long, but a committed relationship. And for some reason or another, I just haven't found that yet. And I really, you know, I've done the speed dating thing. I've done the online dating thing. I've done pretty much every legal dating source known to man. And it wasn't because I was at my wit's end and I didn't know what else to do. It was because I wanted to see what other avenues were available to me, and they were there, so I tried them. Just to kind of test the waters, because you always got to you always should test the waters. You always should see what else is out there. You know, get your feet wet, because if you don't get your feet wet, then there's no reason for you to there's no reason for you to get into the game at all, in my opinion. So it's interesting, again, that, you know, I find that a lot of the women that I'm interacting with now are kind of at, you know, ranging in age and everything like that, and it's actually ironic that the women that are showing interest to me are a lot young, well, not a lot younger, but at an age where they're not at that age that I think I'm ready to date someone. I want someone either a little bit older, same age, or around the same age. The age that a lot of these women are, and they're kind of like jumping on me saying, "Oh, you're cute." You're still in college, dear. That's pushing a little too far. When I say still in college, I mean like sophomore, freshman kind of thing. When I go to different universities for different reasons, whether it be parties or events or concerts or anything like that. A lot of these are frat things. See a lot of strange things. The same, you see all these young girls, and it's kind of disgusting, to be honest with you. And I think I'll touch that in another video right after this one. How the not even the younger women yet, but girls that are maturing into women seem to think that by dressing older than their age, they think they're going to get the 20-something, 30-something guy, and what they don't realize is a lot of the guys that they're trying to be attracted to really are not necessarily the wrong guys, but they're not the guys that will do good to these girls. And it's not just the way they dress; it's the way they carry themselves too. And again, I'm not talking about all women or all girls. I'm just talking about a few. I was recently at an event out of state. Me living in Maryland, I was in another state at the time, down south. The event I went to was decent. But, you know, women I met down there, it was just, you know, from the same responses I got down there to, and these are people I traveled with. Not only people I traveled with, but people I didn't even travel with. I went down there with, and they just reacted not how I saw. It was, they gave me these responses there and back, and it was just like, why even try to begin with? When I recollected my thoughts after I came back, I said, why did I even attempt with these women to begin with? And maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm attempting with the wrong type of people. Maybe I should be attempting with another type of woman. But I don't really see. Or maybe I should wait it out. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I should see. Maybe I should try something. Keep trying other things and seeing what else is out there. I don't know. But just want to make this quick video, since all of my other videos have been about other random things. About why the hell not make another video about something else random? Because I don't usually open up in a vlog style. So I thought it necessary to do that. I don't know what my next video is going to be on. It's probably going to be right after this one. Probably the same day. So get ready. And yeah, thanks for the text responses to my last video about what my channel should be about, and I appreciate the people who have responded. Thank you. I agree that I think I'm going to keep my video doing random things like this vlog. So stay tuned. More videos to come. Peace.